Prabhuji, why am I getting muted again and again?
Prabhuji, I was changing the settings. Like now, no one can unmute himself, so the lecture don't get disturbed.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, Hare Krishna devotees, I hope you are doing well in this COVID crisis, and this is a very good way to use time in service of Lord. So, as a part of our Learn Gita Live Gita course, we are going to discuss lesson 4, description of atomic soul. So, it is 7:10 now. We will discuss maybe for half an hour till 7:40, and 5 minutes we'll keep for questions. And my internet connection is not so good, so please bear with me. Okay, let's start. And this can interact or answer questions in the chat. So, okay, let us start. So I think yesterday till 4.1 was covered.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sachin Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Sachin Prabhu covered 4.1.
Yeah. So today we'll start 4.2, and at least we'll try to cover 4.2.1, 2, and 3. So I'd like to start with some introduction, and let us go with the flow. Okay. So in this Learn Gita Live Gita course, as you might have already noticed, we are discussing Bhagavad Gita thematically. So basically there are 5 main themes. I think this has been discussed in the first lesson of our course, where in the first lesson importance of Bhagavad Gita has been discussed, and 5 important themes. They are God, Jiva.
Prabhuji, maybe first years can tell if anyone knows.
Yeah, that's what. So you can write in the chat box what are the 5 themes of Bhagavad Gita.
Or maybe you can unmute. You can unmute and also speak. We have discussed this.
Yeah, you can unmute and also speak. Yeah. 5 themes of Bhagavad Gita. Anybody remembers? Anybody knows? Can write in the chat box. I have already told the first theme, which is God, and we are already in the second theme. Can anybody complete? I can see Rajkumar Prabhu. I can see who else is there?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Dheeraj Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Raj.
Yes, please. Yeah, I got the answer.
Ishvara, Kala, Jiva, Prakriti.
And Karma, right. Yeah, these are the 5 topics. These are the 5 themes. Entire Bhagavad Gita can be categorized into these 5 themes, out of which we have discussed God in chapter number 2 and lesson number 2 and lesson number 3 of this course, where we have discussed very, very important concepts about God. We discussed in this lesson 2 that whether God exists or not through empirical evidences, and then we have seen, okay, God exists, how can I know about him? How can I know where he lives? And how can I know more whereabouts of him? And then one of the very, very important topics which we covered about God is whether God is a person or not. What is God? and then we had discussion about conscious space and material space, and eventually we started next topic, which is Jiva, and this fourth lesson is all about Jiva. Can somebody write in the chat box like what is Jiva? Who is Jiva? Can somebody write? We generally hear about soul. What is soul? Can somebody write? Or who is soul? Yesterday, I think Sachin Prabhu might have discussed this very important topic, that we are not this body but soul. So, does anybody remember yesterday's one illustrative story was there, which states whether I am body or soul? What am I? Does somebody remember? Can somebody write in the chat box what is the name of the story? Hare Krishna. Okay, let me ask.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
soul is nothing but a spiritual spark that is infinitesimal in size, and yesterday Prabhuji gave example of a shirt that was like a person who got example of a person who got like a person and a sea, like वो बंदा समुद्र में डूब गया था, और देन एक पर्सन ने दूसरे ने उसकी सिर्फ शर्ट ढूंढी और उसने बोला कि नहीं वो तो उसको उसने ढूंढ लिया.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice, Jirasu. Thank you. So that is our present situation. We are nothing but we are soul actually, but there is no emphasis as such. At least I remember, at least to my knowledge, I have never learned about soul till the point I came to IIT Kanpur. I think this is the situation with most of us. Like we are soul, and we are never taught that we are soul. Most of the time, not most of the time, all the time, we just from the time we get up, all we do, all we plan is for the body only, thinking that suppose here I can see many students. Dheeraj, I am doing everything for Dheeraj, my body. I get up, I brush, I take bath, I eat, I study, but everything is for the body only, without any thought of soul. All the nourishment is given to the body only. This is unfortunate, and this is the reason why we are not happy. And in the coming sections, we'll see that actual position of soul is always happy. Soul as such, as Dhiraj mentioned, is a spark of Lord. It's a part of Lord, and we are supposed to be always happy, but because we never identify that we are soul, we actually suffer. So yeah, today let us start with 4.2, the spirit. Just before the spirit soul, yesterday I think Sachin Prabhu has discussed one more very important point. What is the difference between a body between a dead body and a living body? What is the difference between a dead body and a living body? Can anybody write in chat, or if you want you can unmute yourself and speak. What is the difference between a dead body and a living body? Yes, I've got answers. Yes, consciousness, Priyanshu. Presence and absence of consciousness, correct. Dheeraj, presence of consciousness, spiritual spark, soul. Yeah, very nice. Thank you for giving answers. I'm getting motivated to speak more. Yeah, this is the major difference between dead body and a living body. Suppose a table is there or a chair is there and I am there. Difference is the presence of soul, and soul is perceived in our body through consciousness. This is very important. Yesterday I think you might have discussed that very important shloka. Do any of you remember the shloka number which is discussed yesterday? It is very important shloka. If you can remember, it will be good. As such, you are intellectual, you are intelligent guy, so it will be nice if you can remember shlokas. And shlokas bring a lot of authenticity when you speak. So, regarding this presence of consciousness, there was a shloka in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which Krishna says. If any of you remember, you can please type it in the chat box. Number of the shloka.
I think
Yes.
Dhananjay Prabhu remembered that shloka. Dhananjay Prabhu, do you remember which first shloka you remember? Do you remember? Dhananjay Prabhu?
Yeah, Dhananjay Prabhu is there. You can recite also. Shloka which tells about consciousness. Yesterday's shloka.
कल का तो मुझे ऐसा कोई याद नहीं है सही से।
नहीं धनंजय प्रभु, वो आपने पहला श्लोक याद किया था ना, एक आपने सुनाया था, 2 लाइन याद थी आपको उस श्लोक की। मैंने सुनने में थोड़ा कन्फर्म है।
कौन सी?
Okay, if anybody remembers, can somebody write the first line or first word of the shloka? Then Dhananjay Prabhu can recite. Okay, let me write it. Yeah, this is 2.70. So, yeah, Dhananjay Prabhu would like to speak.
धनंजय प्रभु, आपको याद था ना?
कौन सी है 2 पॉइंट? मतलब थोड़ा सा आगे का।
अविनाश,
एक लाइन तो
ऐसा तो मुझे कुछ याद नहीं आ रहा है।
अच्छा, नो वरी। तो ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट श्लोका है, वो कॉन्शियसनेस pervades the entire body. इसकी वजह से ही, because of this only, like we feel, suppose कुछ सुई टूटता है, we feel it because of the presence of soul. So let us continue. We'll start with 4.2.1. So let me read. Bansal, you are alert now. You'll be moving up and down, right? Bansal,
Yes, Prabhu, yes.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, when I'm reading, so okay. So 4.2.1, lesson 4, 2.1. Krishna and her soul are co-eternal. Co-eternal का मतलब साथ में exist करते हैं, co-eternal, eternally, forever. Both Krishna and soul, both Krishna and we, Jivas, exist forever. That's what it means. Let us see how it is. So in the battlefield of Mahabharata, Arjuna became crestfallen after realizing that he has to fight against Bhishma, Drona and lives who are dearer to him more than his own life. He could not decide whether he should fight or not. As he surrendered to Krishna, seeking his instructions, the Lord said, it is Bhagavad Gita 2.12, second chapter, 12th verse, Natvevaham jatunasam natvam mene ganadita natayvana bhavishyamaha sarve vayamataparam. Translation: never was a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all his kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. This is a very important shloka, and this is okay. Before this, let me ask, what is the name of chapter number 2 of Bhagavad Gita? You can write your answer in the chat box. The question is, what is the name of chapter number 2? Yeah, I got one answer. Yeah. Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 2. Yeah, Sankhya Yoga is correct, and summary of Gita summarized. Yes, contents of Gita summarized. Rajkumar 2, that is correct. Prabhupada writes it as contents of Gita summarized, and while in Hindi when we say it as Sankhya Yoga because analytically it has been established that what is soul and what are the characteristics of soul and how is it different from body and all. And this 2.12 is the first instruction that is given by Krishna to Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. He is saying that Nasvevaham jatu na asam, means asam means exist, na asam means there was never a time when I do not exist, or you, or these kings. This is very important because मेरे को अभी भी याद है बचपन में when I used to watch movies, and there was one particular film in Telugu. Basically, I am from Andhra Pradesh, so it was a devotional movie. It was about a devotee. His name was Annamaya, and he was a great devotee. And in that movie, when I was watching, they show at the end that Annamaya, his soul comes and merges into Lord. So at that time, I used to think, after all the service or after all I have done, I am just entering into the body of the deity, or like what is happening. I was not happy, not satisfied. In the sense, मतलब इतना कुछ कर लिया उसके बाद क्या सब कुछ खत्म. I used to feel like that. So actually this shloka refutes that, and this shloka establishes very important point that जीव और कृष्ण हमेशा ये रहते हैं. So actually, अगर if you know in popular philosophy, empiricism is one of the popular philosophies which may fall where that modernism and soul also, once liberated, will be merged into Brahman, and उनका अस्तित्व खत्म हो जाएगी. So that's what is the philosophy. So Prabhupada very Hare Krishna. I am not audible.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, your voice is breaking. Maybe you can turn off your
Yeah.
video. I think your net connection is weak.
Okay. Hare Krishna. If I'm audible, you can please say yes in
Prabhuji,
the chat box.
now the voice is also better.
Okay, then I can go like this. Priyanshu Prabhu, can you hear me? Other devotees, please write in the chat box if you are able to hear. I can continue so that I can continue. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I was telling that in the purport of the shloka, Srila Prabhupada clearly writes that, yeah, what does you refers to here? Arjuna's soul or body? Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah, here, yes, here Krishna is referring to Arjuna as soul. What he's trying to tell is, as soul, you always exist. And Krishna, there is no difference between Krishna's body and Krishna's soul. So, Krishna is saying to Arjuna that I always exist, and as a soul, you always exist, and all these kings, they also exist eternally because they are souls. Ganesh Prabhu, is it fine? Hare Krishna. Ganesh Prabhu. You can unmute or you can write in the chat. Here Krishna is saying to Arjuna that you as a soul always exist. That's what Krishna is referring to here. Shall I continue, Ganesh Prabhu? Okay. Yeah. So the point which I'm trying to say is, we eternally exist. Even after getting liberated, we will serve Lord in his abode. So this is very, very important point. So let us go forward and let us try to read. By this particular instruction, Krishna is clearly saying that all of us are eternal, have always existed, and will always continue to exist. So this also says that, if you might have heard, Sir always mentions that we have taken many births, and we will continue to take births again if we don't perform devotional service and go back to spiritual world or get back our real body. So that's what is being mentioned here. By this particular instruction, Krishna is clearly saying that all of us are eternal, have always existed, and will always continue to exist. Okay. Though we die at some point of time, it is our body which perishes, not the soul. In fact, both birth and death are only illusion. Bansal Prabhu, what is happening, Prabhuji? Yeah. In fact, both birth and death are only illusion. Bansal Prabhu, can I share the screen?
और खुल गया था गलती से, हो गया प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna. Yeah, I cannot. Can you share the screen? Can you? If you don't operate, otherwise it will be disturbing, Prabhuji.
Is it visible now, प्रभु जी?
No, not yet.
Is nothing visible on screen?
Yeah. Yes, now it is visible. Actually, maybe my internet is slow. That's why this is happening like this. Okay, let me read little quickly. There are 8.4 million material bodies in which a soul is forced to dwell based on its past karma. We should thus recognize that we have already taken birth among plants, aquatics, insects, reptiles, birds, animals, and human beings many times. So main theme of this paragraph is that when Krishna is saying that we are eternal, so it means that now we are in these bodies. Suppose I've got a body and I'm Sunil. Now we are in a human body, and we were existing before also. We don't know, maybe that can be in plants or aquatics or insects, and we continue to exist. We will just change the body, and as soul we continue to exist, and based on our karma we are going to get that body. We will discuss in further sections about the same, how body is changed and how soul changes different bodies. So one of the main take home points in this 4.2.1 is that we eternally exist. It is not that everything is finished after death, or it is not that everything is finished even after we get liberated. Okay, so let me go to the next one. Soul is part and parcel of Krishna. This is also very important point, very important theme. Let's read this. Lord Krishna emphatically tells that as spirit souls, we are part and parcel of Him. BG 15.7. This is also very important shloka. If you can remember this, it will be very nice. Does anybody remember the shloka 15.7? Anybody remember? They can. Yeah.
I have given, I think, this shloka to many people to remember. Rajkumar Prabhu,
Yeah,
I think.
Rajkumar Prabhu. Yeah, would Rajkumar Prabhu like to speak? Like to just recite, if possible?
हाँ
Yes, Prabhu. हाँ, आप recite करेंगे?
ममैवांसो जीवलोके जीवभूत सनातन मनः षष्ठानि इंद्रियाणि प्रकृति स्थानि कर्षति.
Wow, thank you, Prabhuji. So this is very nice shloka, an important shloka. It would be very nice if you can remember as many shlokas as possible, because these are words of Lord. They are going to purify your consciousness, and whenever you speak, they bring authenticity. So translation goes like this: the living entities. Prabhuji, can you just scroll? Okay, just a minute. The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with 6 senses, which include the mind. Mama Evansho. Krishna is personally saying, Mama Amsho, Mama Evansho. किसके बारे में बता रहे हैं? जीवलोके जीवभूतः. So living entities are amsha, part and parcel of Lord Krishna, and this is the reason because भगवान का गुण है सच्चिदानंद. लॉर्ड इज कॉल्ड एज सच्चिदानंद विग्रह. यू माइट हैव हर्ड ब्रह्म संहिता में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट श्लोका है. आई थिंक यू माइट हैव ऑलरेडी हर्ड ईश्वरा परमा कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह. दिस इज वन ऑफ द श्लोकास विच एस्टैब्लिशेस दैट लॉर्ड हैज सच्चिदानंद विग्रह रूपा.
प्रभु जी, आई थिंक दिस आल्सो
हम भी भगवान के अंश है. Yeah,
Dheeraj
remember?
Prabhu, do you remember this verse? I think Dheeraj Prabhu
Ishvara
or
Parama
maybe
Krishna.
Raj Prabhu has also remembered, I think. Maybe they can recite.
Yeah, whoever remembers can recite. Dhananjay Prabhu, Dheeraj Prabhu, Ganesh Prabhu, Kunal Prabhu, Priyanshu Prabhu.
प्रभु जी.
Yes, so please recite.
प्रभु जी लास्ट लाइन नहीं याद आ रही. 3 लाइन.
गोविंदम आदि पुरुषम तमहम भजामि.
हाँ गोविंद. ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादि गोविंद
सर्वकारण
गोविंद
सर्व कारण. Yeah, very nice, very important श्लोक. Yeah, जहाँ पर भगवान का अस्तित्व, भगवान का क्वालिटी इज सेड टू बी, भगवान का रूप इज सेड टू बी सच्चिदानंद विग्रह. और क्योंकि हम भी भगवान के अंश है, बिकॉज वी आर पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ लॉर्ड, वी आर ऑल्सो सच्चिदानंद. हाँ, बट बिकॉज हम कंडीशनड है, बिकॉज we have got this body, we are not able to experience that eternal happiness, eternal knowledge and eternality. और हम जैसे 4.2.1 में डिस्कस किया कि हम को इटर्नल है, we are co-eternal because we are part of Lord who is eternal, we are also eternal. That's what will be discussed in the later part of the section. Just let us read. The soul and Krishna are co-eternal. Yeah, because Jiva is part and parcel of Krishna. This we have discussed. क्योंकि हम भगवान के अंश है, जो कि इटर्नल है भगवान, so हम भी इटर्नल है. And next, Krishna is the father of each and every living being, from a tiny insect to a large elephant. This is very important. Krishna is the father of each and every living being. और भगवत गीता में कई जगह पर, at many places, Krishna tells this explicitly. अगर किसी को कुछ श्लोका याद है, they can just at least tell the starting where Krishna is saying that I am the seed giving father. आपने कभी does somebody heard of the shloka where Krishna is saying that I am the seed giving father? राजकुमार प्रभु
जी, ये वाला बीजम माम सर्वभूतानां.
Yeah, correct. बीजम माम सर्वभूतानां. This is the 7th chapter, I think 7th chapter 10th shloka. बीजम माम सर्वभूतानां विद्युपात सनातनम. This is one shloka. और भगवान और at least 1-2 places more I remember where Lord says that He is the father. Aham bija prada pita, He says in 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Aham bija prada pita, He is saying that He is the pita. और 9th chapter में भी बताते हैं. If you want I can just write so that you can remember. These are, I'm just writing so that you can refer to it afterwards. So in 7.10 राजकुमार प्रभु ने बताया कि बीजम हम सर्वभूतानां, और भगवान और भी बताते हैं कि अहम बीज प्रदापिता, दिस इज इन 14th चैप्टर। या सचिन प्रभु ने लिखा सर्वयोनिषि कौंतेय मूर्त, दिस इज 14.4 ओनली, अहम बीज प्रदापिता। एंड वन मोर इज देयर वेयर
तो जी वन
या
पितामह अस्य जगतो, something like
yes
that is what-
yes पिताहमस्य जगतः, दिस इज 9th चैप्टर। पिताहमस्य जगतो माता दाता पितामह, he says that Pitahamasya Jagato. He is the Pita of Jagat. He is the mother, he says, Mata. Dhata, he is the maintainer. Yes, and immediately in the next section it is said here that he alone is maintaining each and every living being. Okay, now abhi aapke liye question hai. Can somebody write in the chat box how Krishna is maintaining us? कैसे भगवान हमको पाल रहे हैं? How is he helping us or maintaining us? How are we dependent on Lord? कोई लिखेंगे? Can somebody write or unmute and speak? Question is, how is Krishna maintaining us? जैसे all of us need something, right? Need many things to live. So what are the things which are given by Lord? How is Krishna maintaining us? समझ में आया? Somebody write? Bansal Prabhu can give some hint, I think.
So I think
अगर
they
कोई
know.
बोलना चाहते हैं तो
Kunal Prabhu can speak. Kunal Prabhu speaks less generally, so Kunal Prabhu can speak. Hare Krishna, Kunal Prabhu.
Kunal Prabhu.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा।
कैन यू प्लीज टेल प्रभु जी कैसे भगवान हमको मेंटेन कर रहे हैं?
आई थिंक प्रभु लॉर्ड ब्रह्मा मेंटेन कर रहा है, ब्रह्मा जी मेंटेन कर।
कैसे कैसे
कैसे?
हाँ मतलब
काफी सारे हैं उनके, जैसे डेमी गॉड्स है, 30 करोड़ डेमी गॉड्स, तो दे आर मेंटेनिंग।
हाँ मतलब या वो लोग ओके एनीवे या दिस इज करेक्ट ओनली। एंड yes, I was expecting that see we all need many things. जैसे we need, I'm just giving one example. या कोई बोल रहे क्या? We need air to breathe. So this is being provided by Lord only, right? Like this, can you mention other things which are given by Lord? Anshul Prabhu. Wow, Haribol, Anshul Prabhu has come. Thank you, Prabhuji. Krishna is providing all necessities of life, like food to eat, etc. Yeah, this is the answer. Very nice answer. And through the medium of demigods, yes, these are being provided to us. That is correct. Like air to breathe, पानी चाहिए पीने के लिए, and we need sunlight, we need moonlight. All these things are being provided by Lord. This is how Krishna is maintaining us. Okay, let us read forward. Shall we continue for 5 more minutes? Is it okay? Bansal Prabhu?
You can end. You can continue. You can, I think, cover this whole section. Like.
Yeah, 4 point, just at least 2.3. I just want to continue. It may take 5-10 minutes. Is it okay?
Okay, Prabhuji, no problem.
Yeah, and yes, Anshul Prabhu has given. We are given this body. Yes, that is correct. And one more thing, we are given the holy books. We are given devotees. We are given spiritual masters. So we are given each and everything by Lord, so that we can perfect our life and get back to Him. Yeah, Dheeraj Prabhu has a question. Is three modes of material nature also maintained by God? Yeah, this is a very nice question. And yeah, Krishna says that Maya Dhyakshen Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. He says that Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti. Prakriti means this modes of material nature, and it works under the guidance, under the will of Supreme Lord. Answer is yes. Dheeraj Prabhu, is it okay? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Can you hear? Bansal Prabhu, can you hear?
Yes, Prabhuji, I can hear. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, okay. So I was telling that yes, three modes of material nature is also maintained by Lord. Under His will, three modes of material nature also works. So I'm continuing, Dheeraj Prabhu. Yeah. So Krishna's form is Sachidananda, so also is Jiva's form. But while Krishna's form is infinite and inconceivable, Jiva's form is minuscule. As Jiva is part and parcel of Krishna, many divine qualities of Krishna are there in Jiva, but in a minute quantity. Therefore, Krishna is the master and we are all his servants. So this is the crux of this section, that we are part and parcel of Lord and we are maintained by Lord, and as such we are servants of Lord. I have a question for you. I think you might have studied in first chapter that we are all servants. We are all serving somebody or the other. Can you write in the chat how you are serving, how you are servant? So question is, are you a servant? If yes, how are you a servant? Like, yeah, if somebody wants to answer, they can unmute or they can write in the chat. Kunal Prabhu says yes. Kunal Prabhu, yes, as a student, we are serving our teachers. Yeah, very nice answer. I am serving my teacher and sometimes family members. Yes. Yes, by doing our prescribed duties. Right. So, yeah, that is correct. So, everybody is serving in some way or the other. And in the first lesson, we have discussed that everybody is a servant. Yeah. Sir has told it in first lesson in LGLG. Everybody is a servant and our actual master is Lord Krishna. So that is the crux here. Because we are part and parcel of Lord and we are being maintained by Lord, and we are supposed to serve Lord. And if we serve Him, we are going to be happy because we get purified in our consciousness and we'll attain our real state. जैसे आप लोग सुने होंगे, this example you might have heard that जैसे if we water the roots of the tree, then all the branches, all the leaves will get the water. Similarly, if you feed your stomach, all your limbs will get food. So in the same way, if we serve Lord, so all other purposes will be solved. So this is one of the very important points. And Prabhuji, can you scroll, Bansal Prabhu? Hare Krishna. Yeah. Up
हरे कृष्ण
Prabhuji.
प्रभु जी। हाँ, done.
Yeah. और थोड़ा ऊपर. Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. Let us read. I am soul, not the body. I am divine, not ephemeral. This important knowledge is not being taught in the present day education systems. Hence, our way of life has become antithesis to our actual nature, so much so that people are made to behave like robots. This has serious ramifications in our ecology as well. Less mortals, such as plants, aquatics, hills, and rivers are being destroyed. Yeah, this is very important. जैसे हम लोग शुरुआत में ही डिस्कस किए थे कि we are not this body but soul. This knowledge, ये knowledge, at least as I've told you, मैं जब तक भगवत गीता पढ़ा था यहाँ IIT के आने के बाद, IIT में आने के बाद, तब तक I don't have any idea. And as such, Prabhupada mentions this when he was in US. He asked some reporters asked this question about soul, and he asked them, this is the most important knowledge is that you are not this body or soul. Where is this department for soul? And actually, just by knowing that I am soul, not this body, our entire perception of life can change. जैसे यहाँ पर लिखा है, I just want to ask one simple question. Question is, by knowing that I am not this body but soul, how is this going to change my perception? Question समझ में आया? अभी ये पता चला कि मैं आत्मा हूँ, शरीर नहीं हूँ. Just by knowing this, what changes we can see in the world, or what changes we can see in ourselves? Could you understand? जैसे, okay, let me give some example. जैसे when I understood that, yeah, we may stop exploitation of natural resources. Wow, nice, very nice answer. Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask. And anything else? जब मेरे को पता चल गया कि मैं आत्मा हूँ और केवल मैं ही नहीं, all the animals, all the living entities, they have soul. I will not be attached to so many things that satisfies my body. Yeah, this is very nice answer. Yeah, we may start giving food to soul also. Yeah, very nice answer. क्योंकि this is the most neglected part, that I am soul but I never nourish. Whatever food I give is to the body only. तो जैसे when I got to know, I stopped eating non-vegetarian food. That was my first step, because I was eating non-vegetarian food. How can we give food to soul? Yeah, this is a very nice question. Yeah, food to soul is like performing devotional service is the food to soul. Like we chant, or now we are reading Bhagavad Gita, we are discussing about Lord. This is food to soul, because this helps in actually reviving our consciousness that I am actual servant of Lord, and this helps in moving towards my actual position. So this is how we give food to soul. जैसे, yeah, one more question has come. Okay, just Priyanshu, is this okay? Just like when we give food to this body, we get nourished, like we feel satisfied and we we grow. Similarly, when we perform activities in devotional service, when we do this, like when we chant, when we read Bhagavad Gita, or when we discuss about Krishna, and when we help others to know that they are also soul, eternal servant of Lord, they can also really be happy. And when we give food to soul, we can be situated in our real position, we can be happy. Yeah, Priyanshu said yes. So Dhananjay Prabhu is asking a question. Let me see. Prabhuji, getting out of this material world is more important, or helping others to get out of this, material world is? Yeah, this is a very nice question. Yeah. So idea is we want to get out of this material world, and when we start in that direction, so when we start devotional service, when we know that I am not this body but soul, and I have to feed soul, and when I take steps in that direction, automatically I will help others, because this compassion is natural to soul. Helping others to get out of this material world is compassion actually. So this is natural quality of soul, to be compassionate. It's because now we are, yeah, like sir is helping others. Yes, exactly. Yes. So this happened together. This is concomitant. Like when I tried to, he could have been in Puri. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, you are. Are you saying that he could have done something else, but he is helping us? So this is a good thing. That's what you are telling, Prabhuji. So Dhananjay Prabhu, could you understand what I tried to tell? So I'm trying to tell that getting out of this material world, yes, and would have get, yeah, yeah, yes, Prabhu. So this compassion, no, it's natural. It's natural to the soul. जैसे हम कोशिश करेंगे कि भगवान को पाना है, and we take steps in that direction, naturally we want others to take with us. जैसे if I ask you, Dhananjay Prabhu, can you unmute? Is it possible?
हाँ प्रभु जी.
हाँ, yes Prabhu. So I just wanted to like talk. Just like suppose अगर मेरे को पता चला कि मैं सोल हूँ, कि I would naturally, like suppose you have brothers or sisters. हाँ, so naturally अगर suppose मान लीजिए मेरे को कोई ना suppose some chocolate दे दिया, केक दे दिया, and I know that my brother likes it, so naturally I will give it to my brother also, right? Yeah, in the same way, once I get to know that I am servant of Lord and everybody is also servant of Lord, and when we see that everybody is suffering, so naturally we would help others, and naturally we would like others.
That's what I'm asking. Like it is,
yeah,
like our main
yes, can you please
is
ask?
like going to spiritual world or helping others.
Yeah,
Like I know our soul feels good by helping others, but is that correct?
okay.
Like we could have
Yeah,
taken that time to serve God and then get out of this material world.
yeah, see, one thing is Prabhu, unless you are in that state to क्या कहते हैं, अगर मैं क्वालिफाइड नहीं हूँ ना दूसरों को मदद करने के लिए, तो तब तक देयर इज नो पॉइंट इन ट्राइंग टू हेल्प अदर्स. मतलब सपोज अगर मेरे को पता ही नहीं है कि कैसे आई शुड गेट आउट, so I cannot help. So first thing is I will try myself to get out of this world. So and in that process you will naturally help others also. So
जैसे
if you are
सर
telling
बता रहे
like
थे कि लाइक पूरी है
yes,
ना, तो पूरी में यहाँ से ज्यादा मतलब यहाँ अगर आप 2 बार चैंटिंग कर रहे हैं तो पूरी में आपको ज्यादा इफेक्ट करता है.
right.
तो पूरी में मतलब ओवरऑल आपके यहाँ से निकलने के चांसेस ज्यादा होते हैं. तो आप किसी को हेल्प करेंगे या पूरी जाके आप मतलब भक्ति करेंगे कि आप यहाँ से निकल जाए? मेरा डाउट ये.
हाँ प्रभु जी, आप फिर से पूछेंगे, मैं समझ नहीं पाया प्रभु जी.
जैसे मान लीजिए सर की बात करें तो लाइक
Yes.
सर सबकी हेल्प कर रहे हैं, सबको बता रहे हैं
Right.
भक्ति के बारे में, कृष्ण जी के बारे में,
हाँ
बट वो इसके जगह पूरी में रहकर
yes.
वहां पे भक्ति किए होते तो उनके मतलब गॉड के पास पहुंचने के चांसेस ज्यादा होते.
अच्छा, दैट्स व्हाट यू आर आस्किंग. मतलब अगर
हाँ.
यहाँ ना होके इफ सर वुड हैव प्रैक्टिस्ड देयर, would that have more chances to go back to Lord?
हाँ, ऐसा सर बोले तो सर फिर यहाँ पे क्यों है, मतलब वो वहां पे क्यों नहीं जा रहे हैं?
अच्छा,
Means
सर
अगर
ने
वो
किसी
ज्यादा
क्लास में से
इम्पोर्टेंट
बोले.
है, हाँ, कि मतलब वहां पे आपका इफेक्ट ज्यादा पड़ता है जगन्नाथ मंदिर के पास.
अच्छा, वहाँ पर अगर मैं चैंटिंग करूँ तो वहाँ पर
हाँ.
ज्यादा बेनिफिट मिलेगा, तो मैं
हाँ.
वहाँ पर ही अगर चैंटिंग करूंगा तो ज्यादा चांसेस है भगवान के पास जाने का. तो
हाँ.
यहाँ पर क्यों है? दैट्स व्हाट यू आर आस्किंग.
हाँ, कि यहाँ पर क्यों, और वो चैंटिंग छोड़ के मतलब वो ज्यादा कर सकते थे ना, लाइक वो अपना दिन भर डिवोट कर सकते थे, बट उन्होंने अपना दिन भर डिवोट नहीं किया, उन्होंने अपना कुछ टाइम डिवोट किया चैंटिंग के लिए और बचा खुचा बाकियों के हेल्प के लिए. तो लाइक कौन दोनों में से इम्पोर्टेंट है, लाइक चैंटिंग करना मतलब अपने सेल्फिश होकर चैंटिंग करना या फिर दूसरों की हेल्प? क्योंकि
या
हेल्प करने से हम मटेरियल वर्ल्ड से बाहर नहीं जा सकते, हम इससे ऊपर वाले लेवल में जा सकते हैं, मटेरियल वर्ल्ड से बाहर तो सिर्फ भक्ति से जा सकते हैं.
नहीं प्रभु, हेल्प करने से
हेल्प करने से मतलब जैसा वो विपुल सर बताए थे और जयंत प्रभु की, लाइक हम मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में जो लेवल्स हैं हम सबसे टॉप लेवल में चले जाएंगे, बट अगर
हाँ,
स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में जाए तो उसमें भक्ति से ही जा सकते हैं. तो सर ये
मतलब
भक्ति छोड़ के
हेल्पिंग,
हेल्प क्यों कर रहे हैं?
या हेल्पिंग मतलब प्रभु देर आर टू वेज यू कैन हेल्प. जैसे मटेरियली हेल्प कर सकते हैं या भक्ति दे के हेल्प कर सकते हैं. सो व्हाट सर इज डूइंग हियर इज trying to make us tread in the path of bhakti. So sir is trying to give bhakti. So this is actually a real charity. So भगवान ना 18 चैप्टर में 18 चैप्टर में आई थिंक 68 और 69 ही says कि जो भक्त मेरे बारे में दूसरों को बताते हैं और उनको भक्ति में ले आते हैं वो सबसे मेरे प्रिय हैं. और गौरांग महाप्रभु कहते हैं कि जारे देके सारे कहो कृष्ण उपदेश. गौरांग महाप्रभु कहते हैं, so he is saying that wherever you go, wherever you see, you tell about Lord's उपदेश, which is nothing but भगवत गीता, श्रीमद् भागवतम. so इसलिए सर यहाँ पर हैं क्योंकि कृष्ण खुद बता रहे हैं कि जो उनके बारे में दूसरों को बताते हैं वो उनको सबसे प्रिय है, ना कि जो खुद like they do devotional activities. Yes, there are people, there are great devotees, जैसे बाबा जी कहते हैं they do chanting and they do devotional service, but that also helps. जैसे हरिदास ठाकुर थे, he used to chant for the whole day, but that also, he is one of the greatest preachers, though he does not travel, but he is considered as Namacharya and he is considered as greatest preacher. So finally this is what I want to tell Prabhu. जैसे sir is trying to help give us bhakti, and Krishna likes this, and Gaurang Prabhu likes this. Gaurang Mahaprabhu and Krishna says that this is how you can achieve me very swiftly. Dhananjay Prabhu, is it okay?
हाँ, मैं ये बात समझ गया, बट
Okay.
डाउट वाली बात जो है
अच्छा,
वो
can you
कभी
ask again, Prabhuji?
कि दूसरों की हेल्प करना मतलब भक्ति के रूप में, लाइक कि भागवत गीता में लिखा है, तो इससे आप
Yeah.
कृष्ण के करीब हो सकते हैं, बट क्या आप स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में इससे जल्दी जाएंगे या उससे जाएंगे? मेरा तो डाउट ये था ना कि स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में आप दूसरों की हेल्प करके तो जा नहीं सकते, मतलब वो तो
क्यों
सब गए हैं। तो बोले हैं कि अगर दूसरों की तुम हेल्प करते हो तो इससे तुम मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में टॉप लेवल पे जा सकते हो, बट तुम घूमोगे मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में, स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में जाने के लिए भक्ति जरूर है।
हाँ, दूसरों को मैं भक्ति दे रहा हूँ तो मेरा भक्ति बढ़ेगा ही ना। अगर if I am helping somebody to come towards Lord, that increases my bhakti towards him only.
बट क्या वो आपके भक्ति करने से ज्यादा इंक्रीज हो रहा है? मतलब जैसे आप मान लीजिए कि कृष्ण भगवान का जैसे बोला गया कि सिर्फ नाम लेना काफी होता है, तो जैसे
Yes.
मान लेते हैं कि जब चैंटिंग कर रहे हैं तो आप मान लीजिए 4 आवर्स में कितने 16 राउंड कर लेंगे, ऑन एन एवरेज अगर कोई नया हो तो 16 राउंड कर लेगा। 16 राउंड मतलब अप्रॉक्स 1600 टाइम्स, एंड वही चीज वो अगर किसी को हेल्प कर रहा है तो उसमें वो 1600 टाइम्स तो भगवान का नाम लेगा नहीं।
Yes.
तो ओवरऑल तो भक्ति कम हुई ना, भले हुई उसमें भी हुई, लाइक वो भगवान का नाम ले रहे हैं, बट वो इफेक्टिवली तो कम है ना इससे।
अच्छा, या सो ऐसा है प्रभु, मतलब देर आर वी कैन सी दिस इन डिफरेंट वेज प्रभु। जैसे सपोज दिन भर अगर मैं चैंटिंग करूंगा तो ये अच्छा होगा, and I'll get more spiritual benefit. That may be true, that may not be true, because there is a possibility that I may not be able to chant for the entire day. And
बट वो हरिदास ठाकुर तो करते थे।
yeah, Haridas Thakur is exceptional, Prabhu. We hardly are able to chant 16 rounds a day. It is good if we can chant whole day, but in general, how we perform our bhakti is depending on instructions of our spiritual masters. Suppose I am there, or suppose sir is there. Prabhupada told us to chant and to preach. Gaurang Mahaprabhu told us to chant, to do devotional service and preach. So we are doing this. So that's why sir is doing this. Because following we can reach Lord swiftly, very fast, not by doing what we want to do. या अंशुल प्रभु लिख रहे हैं, प्रभु इस समय आधा आवर चैंटिंग करने में भी मुश्किल होती है। एनीवे, या धनंजय प्रभु,
दैट मींस द प्रॉब्लम इज विद इन अस।
या दैट इज ट्रू।
अगर आधे घंटे में दिक्कत हो रही है, दैट मींस ये प्रॉब्लम हमारे अंदर है। लाइक इफ अगर हम लोग सोचे हैं या चाहें तो फिर हम लोग बढ़ा सकते हैं ना।
या बढ़ा सकते हैं, एंड like Haridas Thakur, that is But because we are told to our authorities to chant 16 rounds minimum to perform devotional service, wonderful thing to chant for ourselves. Dhananjay Prabhu, is it okay? Hare Krishna.
हाँ समझ गया.
Dhananjay Prabhu? Yes, Prabhuji.
हाँ
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji. This is what I wanted to tell. This is what came to my mind. If it's not clear, we can always जैसे people sir आएंगे, so we can ask people sir also. So is it fine?
yes Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhuji, we can
Okay,
we
Prabhuji.
can stop here. I think it's already late today.
Yeah, yes. Priyanshu Prabhu has
Or
asked one question. I just want to address that. Is it fine?
hi, yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Priyanshu Prabhu has asked a question. Can I address that?
Yes, Prabhuji, you can.
Yeah, Priyanshu. Like values like honesty, doing our duty with perfection, other than performing actually, devoting not be food to soul. Priyanshu Prabhu, can you tell your question, Prabhuji? I could not understand. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, my question is, can performing good values like honesty and doing our duties with perfection be not food to soul?
Acha, is that food for soul you are asking? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Priyanshu Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Bansal Prabhu, could you understand the question, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna.
हाँ, Prabhuji, he was.
Yes.
Prabhuji, he was
Priyanshu
asking
Prabhu.
the same. That is this also food for soul, like doing cultivating honesty and all these qualities and doing our duties with perfection? Is this also a part of soul or it's just bodily activity? He was asking that. Matlab, does
Acha.
it also, these activities are also nourish soul or these activities are just related to body?
Acha. So as such, Prabhuji, like maintaining good norms, yeah, being honesty, like what are good norms, what is honesty, and what does it mean by performing our duty with perfection? That is very important, Prabhuji. So according to the society, we may think like this is good, or suppose feeding people is good. Yeah, that is good, but there are better things than that. So just uh, trying to do charity, or trying to maintain values like honesty, there is high chance that we may not sustain for long. So best is like if you perform devotional activities, if we keep Krishna in the center and do our activities, develop values, and we'll understand how to perform our duty perfectly. So yeah, that's what I want to tell Prabhuji. Priyanshu Prabhu, is it okay? Yeah. So Bansal Prabhu, so we'll wind up. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So anyway, I don't see where Bansal Prabhu is.
Hare Krishna,
Yeah.
Prabhu.
So just Anshul Prabhu, yes.
प्रभु एक क्वेश्चन था.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, yes, please.
प्रभु जैसे कि इस समय अगर मान कोई टाइम टेबल जैसे बनाते हैं दिन के लिए कि दिन भर में ये करना है, और उसमें फिर उसमें जैसे पहली चीज गलत हो गई कि इस टाइम में नहीं हो पाया, तो फिर उसके बाद या फिर कोई भी
उसके बाद
दिन भी कोई भी चीज नहीं होता, एक चीज करने भी
प्रभु जी आवाज नहीं आ रहा, तो I cannot hear you.
Okay, Prabhu. I am writing down. प्रभु जी, I think we can late हो गया है प्रभु जी, 8:20 हो गया है.
ठीक है प्रभु जी, okay. Yeah. Sorry for taking your time, Prabhu ji. Let us wind up. So mainly two things we have learned. Krishna and soul are co-eternal, हम हमेशा के लिए रहेंगे, and that means even after death and even after we are liberated. And second thing we have learned is that हम भगवान के part and parcel है. इसका मतलब है we are supposed to serve Lord. So yeah, we'll wind up today and we'll meet whenever possible. Thank you very much for your participation. I am really happy that you are responding quickly, and very nice questions from our devotees, Priyanshu Prabhu, Dhananjay Prabhu, Viraj Prabhu, Rajkumar Prabhu. Thank you Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.